Hey guys, thanks for checking in again with another episode of Conversations in a Cart. I'm your host, Marc the Expert, and we're going to dig into some topics in the tropics today with a very special friend of mine. His name is Jason Waller. He's gone from homegrown agency real estate company to now merged with Christie's Mexico Real Estate Group. So a big deal. And that's who we're going to have in the cart right next to us. We got lots of questions and we're going to go pick them up. And I'm pretty excited. It's going to be fun. Stay tuned. Okay, I think he's here. Uh-oh. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Marc.
What's up, buddy?
How are you doing?
Nice to see you. Everything good?
Everything's good.
Look at this. Look at this.
Are you gonna take me for a ride?
Well, I wish I had a boat to take you on, but currently right now we just got a golf cart.
This looks submersive. You can go in there. It's like a submarine, right?
This feels like a tank, but right now it's a golf cart.
What's going on?
And we're gonna have a conversation. Look at these boats out there.
I know.
This place is magical.
It's a beautiful day. I was just checking out a new project that's being built back here on the beach. It's gonna be awesome. Always something new going on here.
You were where? Checking out?
Just back here, there's a new project they're gonna build right on the water here, ocean view. It's somebody that's built some other ones before. They're super nice, so
Very
really
cool.
excited about it.
This is all in Porto.
Yes.
Like Porto has got its own animal, it's its own, you drive down the highway, you blink, you miss it.
Yeah, nobody knows about Porto, which is nice because it keeps it quiet for us.
Yeah, keeps it what?
Keeps it quiet.
I can't hear you. It's sneaky, it's sneaky. And we've only got, what, 2 hotels that are in here?
Well, there's 2 resorts with the same name, but they're connected. And then you've got 2 other smaller hotels. So yeah, 3 hotels, more or less, I guess.
And then you've got, I think, bookending, you got the Hard Rock
And the Barcelo.
and the Barcelo, which
Yeah.
you can hear free concerts.
Yes,
Which
at the Hard Rock.
Which is lovely, which is lovely. So talk to me, you're, what are you? Who are you? Talk to me.
I really don't know what I am, actually.
Well, I know you as the real estate mogul, homegrown to Christie's International Real Estate. So that's who I want to talk today.
Well, I
Talk
moved.
to me about the lifestyle. Talk to me about who you are and what you've done.
Well, I'm from Winnipeg,
Okay,
so in Canada where it gets cold.
that sounds cool.
And about 23 years ago, I came out on vacation a couple of years in a row and realized that the dead of winter Winnipeg is not as nice as the Caribbean.
Do you say Winterpeg?
Winterpeg.
Well, I get it. I'm from Vancouver.
Yeah, you don't get winter. You get rain. We went back and it was like minus 40. A blizzard happened while we were gone. I had to work the next day, shoveling the driveway, shoveling the sidewalk, and that's when I had an epiphany that this is not my life.
Wow.
I need to be in the Caribbean. I need to be living out there, and so made the move in 2005 and never looked back since. Started our own company after the first year of living here, doing real estate.
Okay.
And had our own brand for the last 19 years until we got approached by Christie's International Real Estate to up our game and become, one of the top luxury brands in Mexico.
Wow.
And we will be the top luxury brand soon. We're working on that. We've been in it a year now, and it's gone really well. It's different because we do have to ask for permission on certain things that we can just do what we wanted in the past, but the name recognition alone is spectacular. Our listings now, we focus on luxury, we focus on multi-million-dollar properties, so we get a lot more listings in the multi-million-dollar range than we used to when we didn't have our name. And it just helps people. If you're in the US, you're in Canada, you're in Europe, wherever, and you want to buy something in another country, in Mexico, if you can see a name that you trust and because there's Christie's all over the world, it makes them feel more comfortable to spend money out here.
So when that phone call came into you about we'd like to merge with your company, what was the feeling like? Were you like, oh my God, like how much did you have to change your game from what you were doing?
Really, it wasn't much of a change. But it was a friend of ours actually that had the opportunity. She knew one of the owners of Christie's back from her old days and living in Chicago. And she had a small brokerage here, Ellie.
Okay.
And she had the opportunity, but she's by herself. So she said, you know what, I need to do this bigger. I can't just do it by myself. So you're the only person I would do this with. You're the only person I trust. So if you're interested, we'll merge together. We'll become Christie's. And so we had.
And like, if I want to become an agent, whoever wants to become an agent, what do you look for? What are their characteristics?
We like people who can speak.
I know, right?
But we're selling a dream. We don't call ourselves salespeople because we're not selling to people who live in the neighborhood just or upgrading their property typically. It's not a first home, it's a second home, it's a vacation home. So we want to sell the dream, we want to sell the lifestyle, we want to have a fun day. So you go out with clients and you just have a fun day, you show them some real estate, you show them where the best tacos are, you show them where the best margaritas are.
Now you're talking.
All these kind of things, because that's what really is the important. People aren't buying here to live. Well, some are now nowadays, but a lot of it's just for lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
So we are selling a lifestyle. So we just tell our agents, most importantly, they got to get their real estate license because that's becoming mandatory. So that's really important. But we just want them to be social, friendly, happy, trustworthy, honest people, because obviously it's our name.
Of course.
It's our brand. We need to make sure that we do a good job.
So if I gave you $500,000 right now and said, find me a location to buy, not on the beach, but in the jungle side. Everyone's talking about the beach, it's a little bit more expensive. If I hit the jungle side, what area would you put me in? Aquamal, Tulum, like what is the next spot that's kind of hot right now that you would say, I would focus on putting money here?
Well, everything's hot out here right now. Aquamal for 500, there's a lot. You can even get something on the ocean for 500 in Aquamal. But if you want up and coming, that's not quite there yet, then Bacalar.
Nice.
That's, you've been there, we've been there together.
I was gonna say, I think, and seven shades
The lake of
blue?
7 colors.
Lake
So
of
there's
7
7 shades of
colors.
blue in the water. It's a sand bottom, freshwater lake, and it looks, better than the Caribbean Ocean, better than the Caribbean Sea. So
So that's somewhere where you would go on vacation with your family?
it's one of our top places. Bacalar and Holbox are our top places to vacation nearby, where we can just drive and go spend a couple nights at. But the kids love Bacalar, the dogs love Bacalar. It's such a nice place, and it's going to be the up and coming place, I do believe. Right now, the town's growing; they're bringing more infrastructure in, so there's a lot happening. But there's so many great places just in the Riviera Maya. You don't even have to go. It's nice to have this as a hub, and then you can drive anywhere from 1, 2, 3, 4 hours and be in Merida, be in Bacalar. Merida is an incredible place. Valladolid.
So say someone wants to move down here, and so many questions that people ask, you, me, all these people. Safety, financing, return on investment, rental, all these questions that kind of feel like they're moving all the time. Is there financing down here? Say if you're a Canadian wanting to buy a property.
There is some financing. We don't overly recommend it. We do have some groups that we've worked with and closed some deals with. It's going to be a little more difficult. The rates are going to be pretty high. We really, really try and get people to get their money back home because they're going to get a much better interest rate.
Gotcha.
Refinancing a home. We've had people buy properties on lines of credit. People have money in different places these days, and a lot of times they need to put it somewhere else, right?
Totally, 100%.
So buying a vacation property in a stable country,
bring them down here.
that is safe.
Do you hear that noise? Rapid fire question. Okay, Jason Wall, you're on the Abuela Hot Seat Rapid Fire question.
I got
I'm
all
gonna
the
throw
answers
a couple
for you, Marky.
questions at you. Best taco in Portaventuras.
Best taco in Portaventuras? Well, I think the best taco is going to be the place across the highway that I have not been yet.
Okay, you just closed a deal. Do you drink tequila or mezcal? Whoa, we got some action over there. Tequila or mezcal after closing a deal?
Tequila always.
Okay. Have you ever been bit by a mosquito?
Yes.
Cockroach?
Cockroach don't bite.
Scorpion?
No.
Snake?
No. Very good.
Nice, very tasty. That was a mild hot seat. I wasn't gonna go too spicy on you because
I do like it spicy.
You do. What is your favorite hot sauce here?
Anything with habanero.
Oof. Have you tried the Abuela hot sauce?
The Abuela hot sauce.
Oh my
no,
gosh,
I
it's
don't think
unbelievable.
so.
I tried it the other day.
Do you have some in the golf cart right now?
I don't, but
Because if you're going to mention these kind of things, you should have tequila, you should have hot sauce.
you literally would not be able to speak afterwards.
Really?
No, it's super hot. I
you
tried
have
some
thrown down the
yesterday.
gauntlet.
But once you have it and you want to go back for more, you go back for more. We're going to take a left here.
I moved here 21 years ago, and I could not handle the slightest bit of spice. But now I can take. I love spice.
I can't go without hot sauce on anything, whether it's eggs, a sandwich.
Oh, yeah. Eggs and chicken
steak.
have to have hot sauce on them. That's just mandatory.
And most people think you're ruining your meal with hot sauce. I'm like, no, there's
you're
sort of an
enhancing
enhancing
the flavor.
So activity-wise, once you've moved into, say, Portaventuras or probably any region, what sports or activities were you not doing in Canada that you are doing now that you thought you'd never do?
Well, I've been living here for 21 years, so that's a big gap of time from Canada that I wasn't doing. But I always played basketball in Canada, and I play basketball here. That's my number one.
Oh, okay.
So we play pickup games Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I love it. The new thing that we've started is pickleball.
Okay.
Pickleball is all the rage right now,
That's
and
it,
I was
that's it.
laughing at it for a little while until I tried it, and well, this is fun. I thought that ball looked kind of wussy, and that's not going to be a fun game. It's too easy.
No.
But it's actually really fun. So we've started playing quite a bit of pickleball. I want to try the paddle tennis or whatever you do.
Yeah, the paddle tennis.
It's,
hey, how are you? Nice to see you.
There's endless activities out here.
God.
That's part of the thing about living here in Port Aventura is the kids have unlimited things to do. We've got soccer, we've got skateboarding, we've got basketball, we've got pickleball, paddleball, golf.
Everything.
Everything.
And when you leave, you also have options like Escaret theme parks, and there's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Senses.
Why?
Senses is my favorite because it doesn't take a 12-hour day to see everything. You can go in there 2-3 hours and see incredible things, and it's cool because it messes with your mind. Like everything there is built to mess with your senses, to mess with your mind. So it's spectacular. I love it there, and you can go and do the same things a few more times if you want. You check everything out, and then you can go back and check different things you really enjoy. There's like a little water slide that's really cool.
Okay.
There's a Mexican village where it looks like you're walking uphill, but you're actually walking downhill, and you can see the water beside you flowing, and then it looks like the wrong direction, and it's super cool. I highly recommend that. All the other parks are spectacular, but there you can go in a couple hours, get out, and then continue with your day, which,
As a resident, you probably get a discount,
100%.
which is great because we got kids and families.
I don't know the
you can go.
exact amount, but I think it's around 50% that we get off. So.
And the Escaret theme park, the big one,
Yeah.
I think you can do a year pass.
I've done the yearly passes over the years past, and that was great because you can go anytime you want, go in for an hour or two, just hit the things that you really love. Like the bird sanctuary in Escaret. Have you been there?
Yeah.
I want to live there.
You know what?
It's in like a crater. It's just the most impressive thing.
100%. We should all live amongst birds.
I tried to live there, but they kicked me out. They found me.
I mean, did you pitch a tent?
I shouldn't have brought. This is a family show, Mark. Don't say that.
I mean, oof, it's happening. It's getting spicy.
There is spice in here.
Yeah. So if you had to pick a beach
That's a nice golf cart.
and go spend the afternoon on a beach with your family and friends, what area would you choose?
Spuha.
Spuha.
Yeah.
Good
Without
call.
a doubt, Spuha.
And Spuha is where?
Spuha is 5 minutes down the highway south of Port Aventura. So
Okay.
you've got multiple beach clubs, from cheap tacos on the beach to high-end stuff on the beach.
Okay.
But yeah, and the beach in Spuha is, I would say, the top sandy-looking beach in the Riviera Maya.
I think there's waves there too, so you can always boogie board.
Yeah,
surf.
boogie board, surf. I don't know.
In this region,
Surfing on this side of Mexico is like
There
downhill
is.
skiing in Winnipeg.
oh my God, no, it's like the rope tow. But there is surf here. I know that there's a
There is a
club.
surfing club and a surfing school.
So your options are more. You got the fishing, you got your surfing, you've got kayaking. So really, if you have children, there's no way you should be bored. Of
And-
stuff. And even adults. Like I have chosen to play way more sports since I've moved here and probably lost a few pounds. I know, couldn't quite tell. But I picked up paddle, and you said pickle. Together, there's racket heaven down here.
Oh yeah, well it's endless. You can do anything that you want, really. There's endless opportunities, endless things. The kids, they just throw them in a golf cart and they go off for the day, and you don't see them for the day.
How many kids have you seen in a golf cart at one time? What's your record?
I counting the rooftop and everything on a 4-seater golf cart, I've probably seen anywhere from 8 to 10 kids on there. It is somewhat frowned upon in the community, so I don't recommend it. And I know that they're moving towards having some of these younger kids, because you'll see like 7-year-olds driving golf carts around.
It's crazy.
And some of the 7-year-olds are better drivers than the adults out here. So
as long as they can fix them, if they break them, I'm totally fine.
Yeah.
Patch on what is wrong with it. So, quick question: I've recently gotten into a lot of homes, and there is a
with permission, or did you just sneak
not
in
a
at night?
permission, not a chance. I walk into anyone. Marc the Mexpert can go in anywhere he wants. And I see a finishing on the wall. Do you know what shakum is? Or
Gesundheit.
yeah, pretty much, right? It's like a sandy wall. Is it something that's gonna stick around forever, or is it gonna be like a 2024 sandcastle
No,
fad?
I think we're gonna see it a lot because it's maintenance-wise, it lasts forever, right?
Oh, okay.
It looks cool. It's just another option of finishes that you can get out here. If you want that kind of sandy Illuminati feel,
Okay.
that's the way to go. But you can put whatever you want in the wall.
And you don't have to build, like if you move onto a street, you don't have to have the same style home. I noticed that everyone's got a different style, so you're not cornered into having one type of framework in a home.
Yeah, you don't want to have some beers and not be able to find your way home and go into the neighbor, or just randomly walk into the neighbor's house.
What are your thoughts on buying an existing home or building your own home?
It depends. you have to work with the right people if you're going to build your own home. So obviously someone like us.
Yeah.
Because you need somebody on site pretty much every day if you're building, because you want to make sure things are being done properly and nothing's getting, because you don't want to have to tear something down later and have the cost to fix that, right?
No.
So, buying something that's existing is easy. That's what we recommend most of the time. But we do have, in-house construction, in-house legal, in-house everything. So if someone wants to build their own place, we can help them with every aspect. We've got interior designers, we've got everything. So from one stop to the next.
But you also have rentals. If someone purchases a home and they're like, you know what, we want to rent this out, can you help us with that?
Yeah, we just recently teamed up and merged with an existing rental management company. So now we have Christie's rental management.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we have the Christie's sales. So we cover residential, we cover hotels, resorts, we
Okay.
cover everything for sale. Not fractional, not timeshare. We won't touch any of that stuff. So when I say hotels, I don't mean selling fractional or timeshare. We're talking about the whole building.
So you
selling a
guys-
resort, selling a boutique hotel, things like that.
So you list on the site, on your website, hotels for sale as well.
100%.
Do
Yeah.
you have income generating properties as well?
Yeah, we've got a special section on our website for top ROIs. So we have on that, it has to be net 8% or more to be featured on that section.
Okay.
So we've got from 8 to 18%, which is crazy for net income on a property out here, 18%. So we've got a lot of great investment options.
That's huge.
Boutique hotels, some of these big, huge villas for $3, $4, $5 million in Tulum are just killing it, because you can get big groups in there. They're always filming reality shows in these places. We got some spectacular listings that just, they have like a nightclub inside their house. It's just, it's crazy.
So wait a second, House Hunters, you've been on there how many times? Have you counted?
I think I did 9 episodes of House Hunters and 1 episode of Mexico Life.
Will you
Something like that.
Will you ever get tired of the sound of hammering in the morning in Mexico? To me, that is one of the most iconic.
I don't mind that. I don't love the tile saws.
Tile saws.
Once they
you're
start,
right.
when our foundation, when they're digging the holes and pounding the concrete pillars in there,
No.
and tile saws,
Done.
those are the ones I don't love. But everything else is spectacular. I don't
Okay,
mind.
perfect.
We get to have our windows open every day. So if there's a little bit of noise, I don't care. It's not minus 40 degrees Celsius outside. It's not snowing. It's spectacular.
And you're not living in Winnipeg, and I'm not in Vancouver. We're both happy living
I
here.
love Winnipeg and Vancouver for a summer vacation to visit,
Exactly.
but I'm done with winter.
But for now, we're both here. I'm personally not moving out of Port Aventuras. I don't think you are.
No, I love Port
But if you do want to move down here and you do want to buy something or even ask questions to get you started, I think Christie's is. Quick question. Why is it Christie's? What is the name Christie's from,
Well, that was the original auction house name. So Christie's Auction House in New York and London. There's one of our signs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They started off with the auction houses, and then they opened up a real estate division.
Perfect.
And now it's just an international brand. And that name means credibility, means luxury, so it's spectacular.
Well, that's where you need to go check out. Go to Christie's, what is it, ChristiesMexicoRealEstate.com?
Christie's, now you've screwed me up. ChristiesRealEstateMexico.com.
Well, go there, check out the website. If you want to buy some, talk to this guy, send us an email or send them an email and we'll get you sorted out. But thanks for your time, buddy.
You're not just dropping me off here, are you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm not anywhere near home.
It's happy hour.
How am I going to get home now?
We got traffic.
Oh, here's where we die.
We're gonna drop you off because you probably have a lunch
Oh,
meeting
wait.
with someone.
There's a bar right here.
That's
I'm
it.
good.
We're gonna drop you off here, but that's where we end. Thank you so much for having a conversation in my cart.
Huh.
Marc the Mexpert, we're gonna snake through these lovely little vines here and drop you off. Another Hot Topics with Jason Waller from Christie's Real Estate Mexico. Go to their website if you want to buy something, look at something, talk to an agent, do whatever you want, but they'll take care of you.
We've got agents that speak multiple languages. We've got 19 agents, French, Spanish, Italian, English, anything you speak, we got pretty much.
The hamster wheel of language. I speak Canadian, English, so that's it. All right, guys, get out of here. Go have some fun. Ciao. All right, let's do it again.
Let's do it again.